We're live?
We're
Awesome.
live. All right. Welcome to the Semi-Formal Podcast, everyone. This is Season 2, Episode 4.
Seems like it. Yep.
Wow.
We're here. We're
Time flies
chugging
when you're
along.
fun.
We have a couple absences today. Where are they?
One's in
I know they're
Turkey.
abroad.
Uzai might be dead, and we don't know about Will.
So Will is in Italy, I believe. Italia. Feasting on some fine cuisine out there.
Yep.
Uzai is
In Turkey.
MIA in Turkey. Yet
Yeah.
to be seen. I mean, I was talking to him today, but that could have just been like a bot or something.
Almost certainly.
Purposefully to confuse our audience members, I'd like to bring on my friend, also Matt.
Yeah.
Do you wanna-
We've been playing this for months.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Matt. I'm 16. I've been a friend of John's for a while, since birth, pretty much, and yeah.
Yeah, we go back.
Wow.
We were in utero. Remember that? Good old
on that
days.
whole-
Since birth, eh?
Before even.
In utero.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Wow.
Nice.
So yeah, we have a fun show planned tonight.
You want to go around the room, despite Matt and I not knowing anything about
I'd
it?
love to. Here,
Alright.
Matt, could you introduce Matt also?
Oh, we do this thing every time a guest comes on.
Yes.
Yeah, other people just get a chance
Yeah,
to introduce
yeah,
them.
yeah.
So, since we share the same name, it's kind of like a connection,
Yeah.
an ethereal connection that you guys can't understand, like twins, but with names.
So can you?
Like
So
when
I
Matt
already,
goes through
I already
pain, do you
know
feel it?
everything about him, and I.
what is he? What is he thinking about right now?
He's thinking of how much of a stud he and I am.
Yeah, exactly. He's right.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is
It's
nuts.
absurd, isn't it?
Seems weird as John and I don't have that, but I think it's because it's spelled differently, probably.
Yeah, true. That's actually leads to more turmoil, more friction.
Yeah. Actually, whenever I see him, my brain just I get like a screaming, piercing sound. I get like it's like tinnitus. I think I
Yeah.
have tinnitus actually. Never mind.
You're gonna tune into someone
Yeah.
on old radios.
I just have tinnitus.
So yeah, Matt and I, we go way back.
I mean, I've just
To the
these
hallway,
guys
yeah.
have been talking.
I mean,
to each other
he's
for
just a
years.
dashingly good-looking young man. I'm a straight guy, but I mean, he's good-looking.
If there
He's a
was
great
one
guy,
person-
great character, real funny. And I think it's gonna be a great cast.
I'm excited. We have a
7.5. No,
we-
that was 7.
What am I on that scale again? Like a 5?
You're, I think you're like a 5.5, like 6-ish.
I think I
I haven't put anyone below average.
I greatly vary day to day.
That's true.
I have great days and I have horrible days. I think this is like an average day. So let's think. We have a really fun game today. We're gonna play a couple rounds of. So before we got started, all of us came together and we compiled a list of really, really amazing superpowers. And so what we're gonna do now is everyone's gonna reach into this bucket here. Everybody grab one. Oh, yeah, it is a vase. And we've each just been assigned randomly
Dope,
a
I can't read
superhero.
this.
You can't read it? I'll help you in a minute.
Okay, thank you.
And then we're gonna explain our guy, and then we're going to argue who would win in a fight, and we're all gonna vote, and you can't vote for yourself. So theoretically, there could
Yeah.
be no tie. So you can start us off.
I am the accountant, and it says really, really good at math.
Awesome.
I kind of envy that.
Yeah, how good are we talking?
Like
Like accounting.
Really,
good?
really good.
that's what it says. Like
I mean, like,
Like could have been a mathematician
as
good, or
like
like
a-
just like
as-
good as an accountant.
yeah, as the creators, are we implying that he has like the processing power of a calculator, like a standard Texas Instruments calculator,
I think he can calculate things instantly.
regardless of the complexity, like logarithms?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no one can calculate logarithms. He's not a computer. He's just really. What does it say again? Can you read that one more time? Can you read it one more time?
The accountant, really, really good at math.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's
so
what
he's really good at
Alright.
math. All right,
well,
thank you.
really, really. Good at
Okay,
math.
really,
I have.
really good.
I have. Nighthawk.
Oh my god.
That's actually
Isn't that an
nuts.
actual superhero though?
No.
It's just a name that Luke Arnone came up with Jacob Gelman in 6th grade soccer, and I will never forget it.
Elite hacker and unarmed vigilante. Akin to. I don't
Watch
know.
Dogs guy?
Yeah.
Watch Dogs guy?
Yeah, sure. That's actually very accurate.
Okay, I'm gonna need you. I would need help. Just, I
So
have
this says electro.
electro, constant supply of static
Electricity.
electricity.
And
That-
fingers.
And fingers, that's what I couldn't get. Oh, okay.
So you don't like when you poke somebody?
Yeah, oh, that's dope. All right, yeah, I'm about to smoke this debate for sure.
Okay. And lastly,
Now, when we were creating these, awful superpowers, I specifically mentioned that this is the worst one. The TV man. You can taste TV signals.
Oh.
Now, TV signals is very vague.
It was
Are we talking cable? Are we talking FiOS?
I think.
What do you mean?
I mean,
fiber optic.
you can taste television signals. It's
So you can just like, so you go up to like your old VHS box and you just go like,
No, those aren't those aren't
mm.
TV signals. There's no waves.
this
being
one smells
emitted.
like, this one tastes a little bit like lavender. You know, it's a good taste.
That's it.
I don't even know how to go about talking about this, but all right, let's go
They
on.
taste good. Like
Yeah.
what? How does TVs?
No, I
signals
believe it
taste?
just says you
each-
can taste, so it's like
you know how some people can see colors when they hear a sound. Have you read
Oh
about that?
yeah. I think I watched a video about it or something.
It's just like that, but you can
Synesthesia?
taste
Synesthesia.
television signals.
Exactly like that.
So they have a taste like tied to them that you're not like physically like eating a television signal.
Oh, no, that's ridiculous.
yeah, because tasting television signals is
kidding
totally
me?
So it's
normal
like you just
and
like
sane.
grab something invisible out of the air, snap it in half, and start taking bites out of it,
Yeah.
and that's
No,
your
it's
TV
just-
I do that
signals.
normally.
Like if
That's
somebody
just-
turns on like,
That's Justin. He's going something.
it's like,
Oh please talk.
We're
with-
gonna have
with
to
your
get
garlic
we're gonna have
knots.
to get rid of those if you just go.
so.
I'm
It's like
not,
if someone turns on channel 7, you taste like
The channel 7.
you take like watermelon, and then if they go to channel like 9,
you taste the weatherman or
No, I
something.
said watermelon. And then if you go to channel,
Fox Sports. You taste Phil Sims.
that is much better.
And
You
if you're
can
watching,
taste whatever. See, it's hard
you
to
can just
explain.
taste the sweat of the World Cup soccer players if you're watching it. I think this is actually the greatest superpower of all now.
Can you taste like radio waves too? Like if I
No,
turn on
no,
like
that's
101.5,
strictly
can I
television.
turn, can I taste the weatherman Bernie
Despite the
Wagon
fact that
blast?
they're essentially
Sorry.
the same thing. No.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that would be absolutely absurd.
All right, so now we're gonna debate in one-on-one combat. Who like how many of these guys do you can take out?
What are you? You're library man or accountant.
the accountant.
Excuse me.
That's really offensive.
Sorry.
I don't know. It's kind
It's,
of
it's gonna be an even match between.
a really bad
Yeah.
You too.
superpower.
It's not even a superpower. It's just you're good at math.
Well,
Really? Okay, fine. really, really good
Really
at math.
good at math.
Not just your standard really good.
this
really,
cannot be
really
emphasized
good.
enough. Really, like
Really
phenomenally
comma,
good
Yeah,
at
he's
math.
pretty good.
So let's say you can like if you had access to a trebuchet, for example, you could calculate like the velocity and like the trajectory required to land a
Like in a split second.
But this is Final
Instant.
Destination, no fun.
Oh, that's
correct?
so
no,
much-
no items.
That's
yeah.
so much better. He would obviously win.
You
Yeah.
don't have any. There's you
There's
could
no
have nothing.
like, superpower. It's just you versus versus an accountant.
in physical like
In physical
combat, I don't think it will hold up.
In,
Yeah, but
yeah,
if
in
he's-
physical combat, I think it's just me
Well, if
one-on-one.
he can immediately calculate these really complex things instantaneously, you could assume that he could calculate the exact spot on a structure to send it toppling instantly.
In my opinion, I think Matt wins.
I mean, not to be that guy, but I'm really sure that Nighthawk could just instantly
No one's
solo anybody.
What was the power for Nighthawk?
Hey, Matt.
Yeah,
it's-
remind me again what that was.
It's just
Nighthawk,
being-
it's elite hacker and unarmed vigilante. With the
we
physiology
need to
of
bring
Jacob
in-
Game of Funk.
Like a setting other than just like a blank slate because
Yeah.
all of these are hinging on that.
Lily
These-
Calvi says hello, by the way.
Because
And the
Hello,
thing
Lily.
is,
so did,
They're really
oh no, I was about to read it out. Dang it.
the thing
Madison
is,
just, yeah.
these aren't even like bad superpowers. These are just abilities.
Yeah.
I think my guy could pretty.
Also, you're spilling the garlic.
Am I? I'm sorry.
You
Clean it
just
up.
spilled it as you said. I'm sorry.
This place is kept very clean.
Okay.
Okay, you're right.
For the record, I think I win this because it's the only one that I'm the only one that has an actual superpower that would not be attainable normally.
No.
Well, can you taste?
No, yeah.
Can you test TV signals?
How
You
good
don't
at
know
math
that.
are you? Are you really good, or are you really, really good at math?
Now, are we talking about how the static electricity in the fingers is so it's constant, it
Yeah,
never runs out?
never
So if you
runs
were to
out,
hold it
yeah.
on someone, you would
It would
it
just
would
like
kick
constant,
in.
it would be
tased,
constant,
Yeah. I would
But-
just
and
like
are we
slap
talking
people,
about
open hand
how-
slap people.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this like a really weak static electricity, like something you get from rubbing a
Yeah,
balloon on your
imagine
hand?
like you're walking around with your socks on a carpet for like 15 minutes, and then you go over, but it's a constant. You always have it.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
It's like a general unpleasantness.
I think you could take someone out if you manage to grapple them and start hitting. their
What's more
ticklish
effective in
spots.
that scenario? Like, because punching with your knuckles, I think this that doesn't.
well,
you don't
just
get the
so
same
I think
much
effect.
strangling,
Oh yeah, but
because
I mean,
then you have the strangle, and then also it's like an added effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Matt
So I
agrees.
think tickling.
like-
Matt concurs.
I completely think tickling is the
like
best.
good for her pleasure. It's like an added
Did you
sensation.
read that?
No.
Tickling.
I meant here, not really read, but
What? I have no idea what's
we
going
just
on. I think
lost
I
for a
win.
second. What's your take on this, Matt?
It's a pretty good superpower in terms of like
Compared
all
to
other
others,
yeah,
yeah.
all the other ones, because it would inflict a lot of pain, but it's like
Yeah.
in the general like scheme of things, it's pretty shitty.
Well, that's kind of the
Yeah,
point, I guess.
I guess that is
Yeah.
the point.
So I think we have a. Can we create?
We have-
Can we create a ranking?
We haven't even
But
talked.
being an unarmed vigilante implies
the
you're
TV?
trained in
Yeah.
combat.
Haven't even
So
talked about
I think
TV
that
Man.
eliminates math man.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Accountant, please.
Accountants are not known for their hand-to-hand combat.
Now, what is your
What
superhero
accountants
name
do you
again,
know?
Matt?
Oh yes, TV Man.
Not perfect. I think if you
No.
worked on your name a little bit, you could be a little more menacing.
It's written down.
Yeah, it's.
I have a better name. The News Crapster.
Do you
The-
get it?
Newscaster.
So I was gonna say.
Well done.
Well, thank you. As I'm made up on the fly. Regardless, this guy's an absolute jabroni. No chance he's ever gonna win.
Yeah.
It comes down to you and me,
Yeah, I agree.
so we should let them
Um,
decide.
Oh yeah, true. Matt's.
Static
Think you're-
electricity,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Boom.
You see, the issue is
That's
with Nighthawk, he has the physique of a certain man. I can't call him by that name.
No,
With
that's true. If he
the
gets me down,
hacker-
he could smother me.
With Hacker Man, he has no ability to fight in an actual combat situation. He can fight technologically, but other than that,
well, yes,
he's a vigilante, but he has the physique of
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
a
Yeah.
failed streamer.
Oh, fail.
Actually becoming a successful streamer.
Okay, my apologies. Becoming successful streamer.
Gabby, click here. This elevator music low key slaps. Thank you.
It actually
We're
does.
trying it out. It helps ease the silent moments a little bit. I like it. I think we'll keep it
agree.
around.
I agree.
All right, so you
All
win
right,
this round.
We gonna redraw? Oh no, are we doing like a bracket sort of scenario?
Yeah, sure. Grab a piece of paper. We have a couple.
Okay. Do we know how many are in the vase?
Like
Vase.
probably 30.
Vase,
yeah.
tomato.
In vase,
So,
that's
let's
a,
just
that's
create a
new
ranking right now of what we have.
one. All right, so
Okay.
round one.
We are gonna
You're-
have in the lead Electro.
Electro, followed up by Nighthawk. Oh, then we go to TV Man and Accountant.
Let's leave this one up to the chat. Chat, who wins
Yeah,
in this fight? Do you
Accountant
think the
versus
accountant or
TV
TV
man.
man?
He's really, really good at math, though.
Yeah, he's like
really good
Like we really
at
can't quantify how good he is at math.
Like
He's pretty good.
he's really, really good.
Yeah.
Nobody.
This is.
That's not.
It's probably a little bit delayed.
Yeah,
yeah.
mods,
of
please
course,
delete
of
that
course,
message.
it's definitely-
I think George is on it.
Thank you, Alyssa. Though, I mean,
wait.
before it goes, I do appreciate the input.
Can't wait to have you on sometime.
Yeah,
Definitely
Thank you,
TV
Mike.
man. TV man.
man.
Wow.
Really?
I'm
surprised it's
surprised.
overwhelming.
Me
No.
too. Well, it's
Well, I
it's
mean,
No,
too.
people.
I have to
100%
add.
of the votes, though.
He can taste TV.
John's friend. Okay, Bob Smoke.
The issue is, I'm advocating for this thing. It's going to lose. It doesn't have any ability other than
I think
tasting
no, we're just
TV.
going purely off
Math
chat. I
man.
think TV Man won.
Well, now it's
Math
coming
guy.
back to math guy.
Yes,
The
I
accountant.
am a
Math
gamer.
guy. Didn't Michael also vote for TV Man?
No,
Well, it looks like
no, he didn't.
okay. It looks like chat has reached.
it's tied.
Next
We-
person to say something wins.
Yeah, next person. We need an overwhelming majority.
Yeah.
All right, come on. I know who I'm rooting for.
I think I do too.
Are we in the same boat?
Are we? He's really good at math.
Not boss. Okay,
TV
TV
man.
man.
All right.
That's what I was going.
I was going for
That's
accountant.
actually funny.
Really? I
'cause
was
I
going
was
for
really
accountant.
good at math.
He is pretty good at math, though.
That sucks. All right. Thank you, Alyssa Lopez.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have you on one
Even
day to
more
discuss
insight.
this. All right. Round
Let's
two.
redraw, shall we? Oh, I'm excited about this.
Oh wow. All right.
All right, you can lead us now.
Of course. So I got the bodybuilder. He can lift anything over 2,000 pounds, but nothing below 2,000 pounds.
That has some caveats to it. That's
That-
a good one.
That is a good
That's absurdly good.
Well, you
I
can't.
can pick up a
one. I think this is
skyscraper.
gonna be generally a better round because I have flight, but my arms must be flapping like a bird the entire time.
I have a cool one. Can stop time. Well, slow it down 99%, but only when not moving. Okay.
Mine is called the Meltdown. Can, on command, cause a nuclear meltdown, killing them in the process.
All right.
So
So,
it's
we have
just-
some really open.
That's an ultimate trump card.
Yeah, because
the
if we're just
question
talking
is-
about it, so if you kill everyone, then you win. 'Cause
What is
in
a
that
win? What's
case-
what's the win condition?
Well,
don't know.
you haven't decided the win condition. We've already gone to round 2.
Jason Genova. Jason Genova, bodybuilder wins. All right. So look,
Oh yeah, Jason Genova. I'll rename that right.
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
my guy's name is Llewellyn, 'cause that's a cool name. All right.
Uh,
So
Bird
what's
Boy.
the-
That's my guy. I just came up with
It's cute. That's cute.
Thank you, thank you.
So I think this is a really hard round. I think it's gonna come down though. See the flapping.
It totally limits everything, but so does not being able to move when slowing down time.
How
I think
fast
it
are
has
we
a-
talking about the flight? We're talking
Probably-
like Falcon speed.
I mean, it's probably as fast as you can flap, you know. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
my theory is you get up in the air, you bring like a gun, so you just like fall down and then you shoot people and then you start flapping again.
But your bones
Okay.
still have the same strength, and so if you just fall from a certain amount of height, you're still gonna be a pancake on the ground after a certain distance.
you would have to
Well, the-
feather your fall.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Oh yeah, but
something
if you're falling at like
Like,
9.8 meters per second, your
speed of
flapping ain't
gravity.
gonna do much. Yeah.
I'm just gonna enchant my Vans with Feather Falling 4 and I should be good.
Oh, of course, a gamer.
Yes.
Now, what's your take on this whole flapping thing? Is it good or bad?
I think it's pretty bad actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's not too
Really?
good.
I agree with him. Like if you were like falling, I don't think you'd be able to catch yourself.
Yeah, the human.
We
We
can't
can't
fly that
really.
high.
You
Yeah.
can't stop something that's moving.
It's actually it's definitely it's useful. It has its uses. Being able to get up places is good, but I
So-
don't. I
but-
just don't think. I think get unlucky. I think this is a hard round.
no, if we're
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
agree. This
oh,
is a
sorry.
pretty stacked round. No.
I'll stir them up and never. You can just. That's almost.
So is this bodybuilder? I have a
Spikes
question.
in the
Is
bottom
the
of your
bodybuilder
Vans.
like struggling to lift this weight, or can he easily lift this
Easily,
weight?
it's can
Well,
lift
you gotta
any-
think. You can't lift a T-shirt. Can you open a door?
No.
That's not lifting. That's opening.
It's fair. I just think that.
Because there's a difference between physically picking something up
Yep.
and pulling it along.
See, I think that bodybuilder has to depend more on the environment, because you have to consider that if you're in like a street urban setting, there's cars and stuff around. He's very useful. But if you're in like a Final Destination, you know, arena like a cage match,
To
he's
suplex
useless.
the entire weight of the universe.
That's true. What do you have any arguments towards your argument? or
What's my guy
towards
again?
your-
Can stop time. Yeah, so I think like he's a strategist. He's a tactician, because if you can stop time and completely analyze a situation, and you can think about a strategy for a couple of hours even,
Yeah.
and then you can spring into action. I think that's cool. I don't think it wins by any means, but I think it has its merits. He's more of a team player.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
happy
there's
to
no
have him.
Team.
Yeah, he's alone for
So
this
it's
one.
a-
So I'm pretty
it's a
sure he
alone.
loses this round.
You
So does
think?
mine ever win? Like is it like because he
We
kills
need
himself.
to get back to that.
He
So-
kills
Yeah,
himself
that's
in the
true.
process.
I think you have a constant second place. You just
Yeah.
survive and kill everyone.
Yeah, because
or do
because
you-
the blast or the meltdown is centered at you, so you die first, so you'd always lose.
If there's a person who has, like, for instance, like super speed or something, someone that can get away, they would win.
So like his ability, he could like.
No, I don't think he can fly faster than the speed of a nuclear meltdown. But
well,
I mean, he's flapping his arms, so
here's my argument against the flight thing. Think about how hard it is to lift yourself up on a chin-up bar, and you're trying to use that same strength to push yourself in the air. I think it's actually just so hard to even get yourself up floating that the flight really isn't going to do much.
we're getting a couple complaints that the camera's tilted. Sorry, guys. We'll fix it in a minute. But so I think that, I mean, stopping time is great and all. Like if you have a gun or something,
Uh-huh.
or some sort of added thing to it, you can make a lot of use with that.
Yeah, okay. I have a question. Do you think a person with no abilities other than to kill themselves, which they're not going to use because they just lose immediately, do you think they would outlast any of us with our powers? Do you think any of our powers are like a hindrance? Like, do you think the bodybuilder who can't lift anything
Definitely.
below
I think the
2,000 pounds
bodybuilder
will
is.
die first?
I'm not even kidding. I actually think bodybuilder is a low tier character, because you gotta think 2,000 pounds is a lot. Like what in your nothing in this room
Anything-
is 2,000 pounds.
Anything over 2,000 pounds, but lifting up something as a collective, say this entire building, that's more than 2,000 pounds.
But you're inside of it, so you can't like lift it up from
But what
inside.
if you're outside of the building? You can lift a lot of things. That's what I'm just
Well, here's the
saying.
question: there are items less than 2,000 pounds within the building.
Yes, but it's added.
Would
to
they
the
weigh it
collective.
down?
There are a lot of things that are less than 2,000 pounds in my body, yet I can lift myself up.
That was deep.
That was.
And I'll lift
For
it.
Wait,
example-
can you lift yourself up?
Yes.
Because you weigh less than 2,000 pounds if you're a bodybuilder. No, there's no human that weighs
I'm
more
just-
than
I'm
2,000
just
pounds. Are you
saying-
just a blob on the floor, like lifting
No,
stuff that comes your way?
No, I meant lift myself up like over a chin-up bar. Standing isn't necessarily lifting yourself up. If you were to fall down on the ground, yeah, you're right about that.
Bruh.
All right, let's try to create a ranking here. So
Well,
I think,
actually, no. If you fall down the ground, you can just push yourself up hard enough, and in theory, you could get up.
I think we agree that Meltdown is automatic second place.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The question is who's in last. I think it's either between you or me.
What are you again? I forgot.
I'd say
Stopping
flight is
time.
last, because it's just a
Stopping
normal
time.
dude who's flapping his arms,
Yeah, that's reasonable.
which may I add is a symptom of autism, but we won't get into that.
Is that true?
Yes, flapping
That's
arms.
fine.
Yeah, that is true. I got tested a couple times.
What kind of drug is Matt on? Because I want it.
Depends which one you're talking
Yeah,
about.
which man? Yeah.
It's
Yes,
either a
depends on
sedative
which
or a
one you're talking
stimulant.
about, and once again, depends on which one you're talking about. I'm on a lot. A lot.
You name it. So
Gorilla juice, you guess.
Yeah, he's jacked up on that gorilla juice.
you're.
I think I'm last. I think that's reasonable.
I'll take third.
Yeah.
You're second, math, and then so bodybuilder is first.
I'd say
I think
body-
that's a shaky first, though. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
really
sold
do.
on the bodybuilder.
Me neither, but
Well, it's
But there's
just-
no one else to rival it.
in this
really,
round.
In this
And
round.
we'll come back to it. So you
Yeah,
should write that
I
down for
agree.
now. Hold
and
on to your
2,000
cards, by the way.
pounds isn't that much. I could lift up like an 18-wheeler if I were to be able to lift up anything over 2,000
No, I
pounds.
definitely agree. I think that
And with ease.
he's very powerful, but it
Should
does
we
depend on
move
the setting.
Should we move the setting to directly outside the nuclear bunker that we filmed this podcast in?
Yes.
All right, let's do that then. So
Oh.
just a normal street. So then you win because I think
But
Final
that's
Destination.
because we're
then-
gonna like 4 to 5 hours away from all civilization. So there's no cars.
What if,
Yeah,
in a,
that's- that's
well,
true.
what if in a way you could cause a massive car crash and they all kind of bone together and the bodybuilder just scoops it up with one hand and volleyball spikes it?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think he has abilities. I just don't think, I don't think they're great.
Yeah. I say we. So what are we doing? Bodybuilder.
First,
The
the meltdown.
Meltdown. Time guy.
Chronos
Bird
is his
boy.
name. That's my gamer tag. So that's kind of crazy.
Let us redraw.
Sorry, bodybuilder.
Bodybuilder, Meltdown, Time guy, Bird boy.
Come on. This is horrible. This is so bad. All right, Ethan, you're gonna lead us off this time. Did you just redraw?
What?
Never mind, he didn't.
I was writing down.
Okay, sorry.
Depresso uses insane. Meteor.
Use insane rhetoric to cause emotional trauma to opponent.
Wow.
That's an entirely different battle. I like that guy.
I like that.
Okay, well,
Depends on the other
I'm taking
heroes.
last.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Hooligan Jim. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Utensil.
Sebi, is that a personal attack on me? How I can lift myself up?
I'm jacked
I mean,
up on
you're
gorilla
right.
juice.
You're right. I'm
I'm loving
we got a bit of blubber, but
the
please.
chat interaction right now.
I
that
know.
up.
We got. Yeah, keep it up, guys. Share this around. We're having fun. Utensil man.
Ooh,
Nope.
that's
I know this
intriguing.
one. I
It's
know
not.
this one.
Do I gotta actually add something to this?
I want to know what this means. Average Joe with kitchen utensils as appendages. So does that mean my fingers are forks and knives, or my arms are forks and knives?
I was intending it as like your fingers, like
Okay,
have, like-
well, okay, I understand.
you don't have like
fun.
hands. You kind of have like a fork on one hand or like a spoon on the other or
That's
something.
like-
I don't know.
A disc. That's like a Family Dollar Edward Scissorhands.
Exactly.
John Spoonfingers.
Mine is Cell Guy. Can hack into any cellular network to gather information.
Well, that's really good. That's
Is
like
it-
Watch Dogs guy again.
It's like Nighthawk, but without the unarmed combat.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But also without his physique. So it's a give and take relationship. Matthew?
I got the fireman cannot catch on fire.
Great pull this round, guys. We got it.
This is terrible.
Well, yours was good.
I think, yeah.
Was
So I'm
it?
just gonna make you all get depressed.
Well, okay, that wins. I'm not even kidding. I think that the ability
mental
to
game?
the ability to completely destroy someone psychologically,
Mentally, so they can't even fight you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
get so depressed, that's a win.
That's a real
That's a win
real
condition.
strategy in like actual
Combat, yeah.
mixed martial arts. People like like how
And he
They-
knows. He's a black belt.
yeah, we mentioned that yet? Yeah, people just talk an immense amount of garbage about people's families. Like, you ever watch like MMA?
You bring
Stuff like that? They
dishonor
just,
to your
like-
family.
No, it's horrible. Conor McGregor like mercilessly made fun of Jose Aldo, his family, his wife, his kids, his
who-
entire country. He's a
who won?
Brazilian dude, and Conor McGregor beat him in 13 seconds.
I think there are probably other elements at play there, but
No, I mean, Jose Aldo was an unbeaten champion for 11 years, and he just was
all right.
nasty.
So we'll give you first. The question now is who's in second. Because
Really? I think I don't. I'm not convinced of myself yet, though.
What was yours, John?
I lost it. I forget.
Were-
Something bad though. It was like
Utensil.
Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
utensil.
Utensil man. Yeah.
Utensil, yeah.
My left hand is a knife, and my right hand is a fork. So,
I quite like that.
do you? Do I trade? I'll trade.
No, I'm not gonna trade, but I think it's better than not being able to catch on fire.
Interesting. Oh.
Oh.
A quick little music search job. Oh. Okay. Not being able to catch on fire. That's just.
A normal
I don't
guy
think-
who's
Does that help in this like
pyrophobic.
people? This group of super.
No, it has
Here.
it has nothing.
Yeah.
It means literally nothing.
Well,
at
no
all.
one has fire-based abilities.
Exactly. So that's why I think you're at least third. He's just a normal guy.
Yeah, this is literally just like put me. And this is literally the same exact thing. Just put me with a fire retardant suit.
Yeah.
Fair. I think I'll take second.
Yeah.
What are you? I forgot.
I can hack into any cellular network.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
probably third.
Yeah.
Just
No,
because
well-
it's a thing at least.
I feel like this is kind of a tie.
That's
tie.
true. You are just fighting at this point.
Yeah, so
But
actually
Madison,
no.
I-
In this
again,
case,
it comes down to
actually
prep
wait a
time.
minute. Hold on, because this guy's immune to fire. He can just use any tool that involves copious amounts of
Here
flame.
we go. This is where it gets interesting because as long as you have a flamethrower or
Yeah.
firebomb or
Let's
whatever,
say you're holding on to some bunch of kerosene in a match.
I think that changes things.
you light yourself
Absolutely.
on fire, just go hug people.
Well, there's the explosion pushing you back, but still.
Well, you can't light yourself on fire. Is it
Cover-
are you
douse
immune to
yourself.
fire damage, or you just can't be set on fire in general? Because I think you just can't be set on fire.
That's a good point. What do you think?
It says you can't be set on fire.
Yeah, it's physically impossible for me to ignite.
Yeah,
So this also implies that I'm made out of a material that cannot ignite.
that's not what
I would
it implies
apply
at
like
all.
some sort of magical property. you
Yeah,
put on
exactly. It's a superpower.
Well, okay, fine. Okay, boomer.
Does that beat John Spoonfingers?
you. Possibly.
I think it does.
Something's happening with the sound here. Interesting.
Alright.
All right. So what are you saying?
I-
I'll take third. You can take second then. I
Oh,
think
look
the
at
fire
this sudden
abilities are pretty
shift.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
that sudden
I think
shift.
that's reasonable.
Me too.
Aren't I the best advocate?
So we're
for
gonna go
things?
Depresso, Fire Guy,
What's his name?
John Spoonfingers,
Fireman.
and
Cell guy is what it's written down as.
That's great.
Cell Guy. Incredible
Isn't that
names.
from Dragon Ball? Cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infocell.
Fireman.
Did you hand me one?
Hand me one as well while I write this down.
Let's see what we got here.
All right, I'll leave this time.
Why do I keep getting these people?
The naked mole rat.
I know this one.
Blind, but immune to
God,
cancer.
what are you? What does it say? Just
We'll come back to you. Blind,
I'll
but
read it for
immune
you.
to cancer, similar to an actual naked mole rat.
blind to immune to cancer.
You spelled imitate.
I think.
Can imitate any sound, I think, is what yours is. All right, well,
That's a D?
can you go?
Yeah, go ahead. Other
Mine is the vine. Can grow in height, but only if touching on wall. A wall. Touching a wall.
Interesting.
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 Ethan, please.
John, you got to read that for me.
Sure. Bruh. Can perfectly imitate any sound.
Oh, that's what that says. Okay.
Uh,
That has no strategic advantage. at
no,
all.
it does. Yeah,
I
I'll,
think
I'll get
so.
into it after I read mine. The billionaire has a lot of money. I keep getting the worst things.
That wins the round. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, for sure.
You're Iron
You're
Man.
like, or
Elon
No,
Musk.
Batman.
Iron Man has technology. It's just this dude has. It's specified billionaire, so it's just billion.
Most billionaires are generally
this-
physically fit.
Does the sound one like? Do you have to like hear it first and then you imitate it, or do you have to like?
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
I need
mean,
to ask
imitating
though:
implies that you've heard
are
it.
all the other people in this aware of each other's powers or no?
Let's say no.
No.
Okay, in that case, the sound one's actually much better than you think because it can imitate like things like a tiger, for example, a tiger's roar,
That's good.
or an air raid siren.
Well, that's like useful, but still very good.
So it allows for psychological
Or,
warfare.
You know, I think psychological
a baby
warfare.
crying.
Yeah, I was
can
gonna
do
say if you
lots
can
of-
like find like someone's like
Bait.
loved one or something, you can imitate their voice. That would
Yeah,
that
that's
would bug
true.
people out.
Well,
Yeah.
there's no. It doesn't specify that you have to first hear the sounds. You can just imitate
Make
it
any
anyway.
sound. Interesting. All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Mine's
So-
pretty interesting. Can grow in height, but only touching a wall.
Do you lose the height if you step away from the wall?
I would say yeah, right?
I wouldn't.
Oh no,
I-
it's a vine. It's
I
a
think
vine.
you- yeah,
It's like
yeah,
the name
you-
of it. So no.
So, I mean, first thing you do is you find a wall, and then you just become giant man.
Is it like time? Like, does it take a lot of time? Like,
Well, vines take time
Well,
to grow.
here's what I'm thinking. Is that
So,
you
yeah.
find the
Probably
nearest
not.
wall, right? You grow to like, I don't know, Godzilla height, and then you pick up the wall and you just hold it in your hand, in a closed fist.
until you're like Galactus. Is this a god tier superpower we've discovered? All right. Well, I
It's
think it wins now.
It's just conditional
Exactly.
supersize.
So it depends on how. It depends if any of us can get to him before he gets to a wall.
Yeah.
The billionaire
Can this be
tries
like
to
the creator
contact
of
his
Vine, the
lawyers
social
while this
media
guy
app?
tries to step on him.
The 6-second video.
Not familiar.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we just have him just like the curator of Vine? He has
Oh,
access
the guy
to
from-
every
The
Vine
guy
ever.
from HQ.
Oh God, what was that guy's
Oh
name?
my god.
it was like
Uh,
Scott or something, right?
Hooligan Jim is in the house because he's threatened me with his hooligan wrath.
Wow.
And frankly, I'm both
Suffer the-
scared and impressed.
Suffer the hooligan.
I'm very scared and also impressed as well.
Thank God we're in a nuclear bunker. That would be a bro moment.
Dude.
Here's what I think is going to happen. Okay, so the billionaire goes out first because he's trying to contact his lawyers while this guy tries to step on him. What do you have again, Ethan?
Sound imitation.
Sound imitation goes much further, but I don't think it can beat
It doesn't beat Vine.
So Nick
guy.
and Mole Rat, instant last.
instant last here.
No. You just step on the mole rat.
You're blind, but immune to cancer. He can counter the nuclear meltdown.
Wait, you're
Oh
right.
my God! So he immediately wins
No,
against
no.
that guy.
In this round,
Yeah.
lose.
In this round,
Dead
yeah,
last.
dead last. Then billionaire. Then
Does like sound? Does that like? Has that ever caused like cancer? Is that like a stupid thing to say? Like,
That is-
can a lot of sound like?
Debunked. Sounds do not cause.
tendinitis.
You've heard that, but that's not
Is that
true.
a pun?
So what are we doing? We're doing Vine guy, sound guy, billionaire mole rat.
Dude, I think we're underestimating billionaire. You go in with an army, just hire a bunch of mercenaries. and
No,
now-
it's not specified. You can go in with an army.
Well, it's not specified you can't either.
Oh, true.
I
Yeah.
do believe we're underestimating the billionaire.
I think he is in second behind the Vine.
Yeah, you're probably right. Actually, now you say it.
I disagree completely.
Look at that. You can
Why
purchase
is
probably a small state. Think about it, like Doctor Doom or something, and then
What are those
I still think
What are
third
those like crowd
because
repellents that, or there's like those big sound waves that they shoot into crowds that like
A
are so
sonic
loud.
boom?
No, not like sonic booms. Like they like mount them on top of like vans or like crowd control at riots and stuff.
I've never heard of that. But either way, that's
Yeah.
pretty evil.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
pretty.
could-
It's pretty
If
horrible.
if you could mimic a loud enough sound that would
Yeah, I could just
incapacitate
mimic the loudest of
So the thing is,
sounds
can
and
you mimic-
incapacitate
can you
like a group
mimic-
of people.
does the volume transfer? Like what I'm saying is, can you if you hear
I think
something
it has
really
to,
loud,
yeah.
can you make a loud sound? Like is it volume or is it just tone and pitch?
That's a good question. I mean that wasn't specified, so
It just perfectly imitates any sounds, I would assume.
So if you hear something really loud, then you can re-replicate it.
yeah,
Yes.
I guess.
Okay,
Probably.
sure. So then if you
It's not like
hear
it's
So you
something
could
replicating a
imitate-
sonic boom
you
and
could
then just
imitate the noise
blow
produced
out
at the
everyone's
impact
ears.
site of a nuclear bomb's detonation, which could blow out the eardrums of literally anyone nearby.
Does sound scale
incapacitated.
up for Vine Guy?
What does that even mean?
Like,
Sound
does-
is like a constant, right? There's no.
Yeah, but does he hear sound? Well, I guess you're right. Yeah. So, what's the ruling on that?
Well,
Do I
if
just
if
blow
he's
out
big
his-
enough, if he's a couple million feet high or something, it would take a couple minutes for your sound to reach his ears,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
and his
And then
eardrums
by that
would be
point, he could just
massive. Also,
punch me away.
He wouldn't even. You'd be like a germ at that point to him.
True.
The
we-
billionaire would be too worried about bad press in order to mobilize an army.
I think I've re-convinced myself that the billionaire sucks.
Yeah, he's
I haven't,
not
but sure. So what's our final ranking for the round?
Vine
I'd say
Guy,
sound.
Oh,
sound.
Vine Guy. Hello.
Fine guy number 1.
Oh, okay. Vine Guy, sound. Billionaire mole rat.
Fair.
Billionaire, comma, mole rat. There's not a billionaire mole rat, as far as I know.
That is yet to be confirmed.
Yeah.
2 new follows.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank
Oh,
you
wow.
for that. Wow.
Deep
I know.
fast and
Dingo
Deep.
785.
Much appreciated, everybody.
I know the one on the
I
top.
thought it said Duolingo, like the
I'll
owl.
bring the conch next time.
This is
I know
like
the
the
one on the
Beavis
top,
and
I don't know.
Butthead of this generation.
Well, there's 4 people, so we need at least 2 more characters for
That
that
is
to
actually
work.
a very good analogy.
It really is. All right, let's see. What are the next ones?
Oh,
Also,
yeah,
let's
can you draw me one? I
let's
can't remember.
can I take everyone else's just
No, hold on
honest-
to them, because we're gonna do something afterwards with all the ones we have so far.
Oh, this one really irks me. Is yours bad? Because mine's horrible.
Oh, I got my favorite guy. I got my favorite
It's actually
guy.
better than mine.
Impossible.
Significant.
I got a pretty
Okay.
good one.
It's back to you. You're leading off.
The artist paints really well.
Aw.
Oh, nice.
At least he'll become the dictator of.
Go ahead.
Oh, I have a good argument for this
Well,
one. It could be
that's a
fun.
good-
I got him,
That's a good cat.
guys. Lobster hands. Hands are lobsters.
Wait, are we talking like lobster claws or just
No,
actual?
no, no. Like
No,
his hands have
a big
living,
ol'
breathing
lobster.
lobsters, each with their own claws and
And
sentience.
so we're talking like
Ooh, I like
we're talking
that,
like a
actually. I
Cerberus,
really
like the
that.
3-headed
Yes,
guard
we
dog.
are.
Yeah, I really like that. Oven can melt ice into water.
Specifying oven.
so I'm a normal guy.
I see an ice cube.
See, no, you can just, that's what you do if you grab an ice cube and you crush
Yeah,
it
exactly.
in your
I
face.
just put it in my hand and it'll melt over
You
time.
got-
I
you
have-
just have to look at it.
Now,
I'll get to that. I'll
Oh.
get to that because I just realized something super OP about that. But you could go now.
that also involves environment. Now, I am Banana Man. Can summon bananas.
That's incredibly good.
All right,
Because
we
I
have.
can flood the earth
Yeah, you
with
can just-
potassium.
You could just suffocate people.
Also, I can kill you with radiation poisoning.
Oh, that's
Bananas
How?
are radioactive.
Bananas radioactive.
Not that radioactive, are they?
I mean, you can summon a billion of them. I'm sure.
We can't make it that much.
It's if you consume them. I'm just making a little joke.
Here's the thing: if you melt the ice caps, you can flood the earth. And assuming that all you have to do is look at, or at least even
Oh,
touch
I
them.
was assuming that I would like have to touch them.
Okay, sure. So even if you touch the ice caps and they all melt into water, after a couple of hours,
Yeah, but I'm going to dip up to the ice caps. Like,
Yeah.
that's like a minute.
Yeah.
Do you remember because remember we're doing this outside our nuclear bunker here.
it's right outside. It's not far. Like
Oh,
it's a
true.
couple of hours northeast. I mean,
Are we
Less.
implying that
Yeah,
if
well-
you were to put your hand in the water of the ocean, then all icebergs and all ice touching the ocean would immediately
No,
melt?
no, you have to touch the ice itself. So I think if I can get to the icebergs by the time everyone else,
I'm chewing.
if I can get to the iceberg and no one kills me, it's a trump card. I
Read
win,
email
for sure.
on stream from Derek. Listen, thank you for telling us, but once again, we're not going to be like reading our emails from
Yeah,
Adam
hey.
Matarazzo. I'm thinking about college right now. We're
We-
talking about Banana Man. Please.
So everybody wants me to read an email. I sent an email to the school today. I need volunteer for an event for a great cause. But a lot of people don't check their emails over the summer. So I need them to read the email on stream to get the word out there.
Where are you looking at the camera?
It's on the stream.
Oh, cool.
I've not been reading that mostly. Here, who wants to read the email? Because I don't have my phone. It's currently playing music.
I can
It's
chat.
like 30 paragraphs. Are you sure
30
about this?
paragraphs? Yeah, no,
it's
Matt's
way
got
too
that.
long.
We'll sum it up. Basically, read your email right now.
Yeah, just
everybody.
read
Go
your
read
email.
your emails
Why,
now.
wait, why can we not say it on the cast?
He says it's too long.
It's very long.
Can we just say a brief synopsis real quick? If it's like
Just-
one sentence.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure,
Derek
go.
is looking for assistance, so please reply to him through email or any other form.
There's a
of
great cause
communication.
in need of volunteers.
Yes.
If you guys need volunteer hours, underclassmen for NHS.
Attention,
Go
all
check it out.
Epic Gamers.
Okay.
It's come to my attention that Derek has sent an email regarding the Christopher and Dana Reed Foundation.
Helps
Please
people with paralysis.
that's
send in
good.
your
That's a good cause. I like
send
that.
in your credit card number and the 3 wacky numbers on the back, and don't forget the expiration date.
Good,
I
good.
will not. I will definitely will not.
Good, good.
Back to the matter at hand. Thank you for that
Yeah.
sponsored message, Derek.
Okay.
Is that our first stream sponsor other than Popeyes?
That name is cursed. We did not mention Popeyes. That's way back in Jersey. That was horrible. Oh my god.
Yeah, someone says,
Oh, yeah,
John,
that
chew
was
with your
bad.
mouth shut.
Yes, I actually agree because we can hear everything through these headphones, and boy, is that agitating. I feel bad for
Yes.
you people.
Sorry.
Good. Okay. Oven. Banana
Actually,
Man.
I'm gonna get a cup of water. You guys can continue discussing. I'll be right
You
back.
get me one?
Artist.
Artist.
What was he? John, what were you?
Something really cool.
Lobster hands.
Lobster, right?
Lobster hands. I genuinely feel like, unironically, Banana Man stomps.
I think if I melt the ice caps, then the lobsters thrive.
I can just, yeah, I can
What degree
summon.
Can you summon bananas? Because if you think about it, right?
It just says can summon bananas, so I'm assuming
can you summon like
indefinitely.
5? Can you summon like a billion?
5 billion.
I can summon bananas.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bananas.
Let's assume, for the sake of power scaling, it requires your own energy to summon a banana. That's an act you have to perform. So you can't just do a bunch at a time, or else you'd get wrecked. You'd like.
We're talking about power scaling when we have can melt ice into water and can paint well. We'd have to do a lot more power scaling than limiting Banana Man.
Presented with a comment.
Yeah. I think Paint Guy loses. I mean, a hot take. Unpopular opinion.
Mr. Da Vinci here will drown under the weight of billions of bananas.
Yeah.
Fine.
Or
Give it to Banana Man,
water.
and then or water, yeah, because.
So if I melt the ice caps, your lobsters will thrive.
I summon enough bananas.
So
make it
to-
breathe for me. So
Yeah, exactly. We kind of cancel each other out in that sense, because you'll drown, but your lobsters will just kind of be like still going.
they will.
I summon bananas all into one. I summon all the bananas on Earth into one single point, one tiny little point about the size of an atom. And so all that mass concentrates in one spot and produces
form
a
a black
massive
hole.
explosion or a black hole. Yeah. Therefore, I win.
Yeah, I think that's a W.
Fair.
Watch
Fair.
Banana Man win this entire thing.
Well, I mean, we gotta add some limitations.
Yeah, I
if you
really-
keep on summoning black holes, something tells me Jason Genova doesn't stand much of
I'm
a
not
chance.
summoning black holes. I'm summoning a lot of bananas.
Although it is sick.
It's not going to summon a black hole,
That's
though. You
gross.
need a lot more mass.
Oh,
This
this
is
could be the
insulting.
WWE thing. Oh, anyway, all right, so that's fair. What's the rankings for this round?
Banana, oven, lobster, artist. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
I tend to
Lobster coming up with a big bronze, big podium finish. I like that. I respect the lobster for that.
So
As-
Banana Man, oven, lobster.
Did you see the kamikaze that's going on? It's been kamikaze 3 times. I'm going to
Mike.
yoink.
agree. Can you hand me one, sir? Thanks, friend.
Sorry.
I just got the same power up I got like 2 hours ago.
Are you kidding?
Not the same, but it's very similar.
Okay. You can lead off.
The screamer. You can yell really loud.
These are just abilities like the normal people have.
Well, yeah. But when we say really loud, is it the same like as a count? Like he's like really good at math, or is it like outside the realm of possibility?
The accountant was really, really good.
Yeah, I mean he was really good though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know why it's called the banjo. Can expertly play any instrument.
Ooh,
You mean maestro
that's just kind of impressive.
or savant?
Banjo.
Okay, the banjo.
Should I go?
I guess we're talking about Banjo Kazooie, so
I have the lemon. Can spray lemon juice in limited amounts.
See, that's what we should
that's
add to
legitimately
Banana
just
Guy.
worse to banana. Well, we can't. You cannot stop Banana Man.
Of course not. The caffeinator has superhuman speed, but only if no one is looking.
You said the cat.
Oh, that's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, because you can do sneak attacks on people.
Especially the mole rat.
What you would do is you would carry around flashbangs.
Oh yeah, that's true. 1-on-1 mole rat.
That's it.
That's
That's
easy
a hard
W.
counter.
I just feel like we shouldn't add anything like they're carrying around this or they have
Well, then
another
the flame guy, then fireman loses.
Well, I'm just saying that fire guy will be able to find that because we have a gas station literally right across the street.
That's the one thing around a nuclear bunker. Come on.
It's our own gas station, I guess. Man.
That's true. Sorry. The screamer can yell really loud. I think if it's within the realm of a human, I'm last. If it's like a superhuman yell,
Like, is it earth shattering?
yeah, like that's what I'm trying to grasp here. Like, what is
No,
the
it's just, like,
limitation?
really
Is it like
loud.
an accountant?
It's just like really
It's like
It's
loud.
enough to make you like
it's like,
jump.
it's
in the
I can
spine.
yell as loud as how good the accountant is at math. And in that case, I lose.
Well, he's actually better at math because he's really, really good, and you're just
I'm
really
just
loud.
really good. Okay, so I think I'm comfortable with coming fourth.
I might win this.
What are you? I forgot.
Superhuman speed if no one's looking. So the
Yeah,
second
it's
anyone
just
blinks,
so much better.
second anyone blinks, it's like the SCP, right? What is that guy's name? I don't know.
No,
it's
I,
redacted or
oh, let
something.
me just
One
look
second.
through my
redacted
mind
or
with
something.
all the thousands.
So if there's a moment where someone blinks, I win.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you win.
You just
What are you again?
instantaneously win.
I am the lemon. Can spray lemon juice in limited amounts.
I mean, if you get into somebody's eyes,
Yeah, I want to root for you, but
If you get in someone's eyes, they can't see, then you could.
see that's a good tag team
around.
maneuver. Yeah.
what are you?
Okay.
I'm sorry, oh, you're banana. No, you're not banana man.
I am the banjo. Can expertly play any instrument. Can I like?
Do you have
play-
access to that
Can
instrument at
I
any
play
given time?
any instrument so well that I can set up like a trap for people?
Like a siren?
Yeah.
No. I don't know what that means. Like,
Like,
what do you mean? Like,
sirens just lured sailors in with their song, and then they went and killed them while they were hypnotized by it.
it's like a
I'm
song's so
thinking-
good it's hypnotic.
It, like
possibly.
yeah, absolutely.
like
just
the-
it just
The
moves
flute
you.
dude from Southwest, like, it just moves you to
Oh
a
my
point
God.
where a point of trance.
Ugh. Or harmonica guy.
Yeah,
That harmonica guy.
yeah. I do know harmonica guy. Really stole the
Jesus.
show during Piano Man.
So the song's called Piano Man, and the harmonica guy will not shut up. He ruins it. It's horrible. It's so rude. He's,
Piano man and harmonica guy.
it's like yin and yang. They're constantly. Harmonica guy, if you're watching, you are not welcome.
That's who Jim get. What was his name?
I saw the
hooligan Jim?
harmonica guy in concert.
Really?
Did you
Yeah,
really?
it was really conflicting.
Well, because he was like, "That's. I'm really sorry."
Yeah.
Was he there with the piano
I had to
man?
pay for that too.
Was he with the Piano Man?
He was with the piano man.
No
Holy
way.
shit. That's,
That's like Simon and Garfunkel. They like, low-key hate each other, but
They're
they're
back
make incredible
together?
music.
he had a pretty good solo on Hooked by Blues Traveler. Though. All right, so
Here's what I'm thinking. Banjo dude expertly plays instrument. He can play a song that just erases people's will to fight.
Yeah, it just lures them into like a trance-like state or a trance,
We're
Sounds-
talking
and
like
at
a
which
siren.
point you just kill them, which I think is actually a counter to superhuman speed.
no, because you can travel faster than the speed of sound.
So you're
Ooh.
time traveling.
But only when no one's looking. So
Sound
If-
is not that
if-
fast. Sound is slower than light.
I mean, not like yeah. I mean,
if Banjo Man just goes like, pries his eyes open,
How's he gonna play an instrument if both of his eyes are pried open?
just like get some
Unless
sticks
he's
in there.
playing
You
a
know, like
harmonica.
cartoonish, like put a stick. Oh, true. That is true. And he has expert abilities. And I think he's a sleeper. I
I
think-
genuinely think I'm a sleeper. Yeah.
That's true. What do you?
Because
think?
if
I
you're
forgot.
just listening to this music,
the lemon thing.
lemon thing, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You'll beat me though. I think I'm going on him. I'm gunning for Instrument Man.
Sorry, I think I win. I can travel
I'd
faster than
say
sound.
I'd say yeah, fast fella. And then
But if he
ins-
doesn't blink, you lose.
He'll blink. They always blink.
and,
or-
and we aren't aware of each other's powers. That's
Or
been
if he
something
just
to
obscures his
specify.
vision for me for 1 second, looks at the ground, looks at his instrument that he's playing,
All right, yeah, that's
it's
reasonable.
over.
You come second.
It's over.
Yeah, then Music Man. Then I'd say Lemon Juice fella.
Yeah, and then the screamer.
All right, let's do one more round,
Yes.
and then we'll move on to the next thing,
Yes.
next
Right.
level, the next stage.
I'm sick and tired of drawing ones written by John.
Send it back.
Wait, I already read it.
This is another John one. I can't read this. It's illegible.
Wow, I got a cool one.
I got the
This
worst.
just isn't
I think
even
I got
fun.
the worst one.
yeah.
This is the last round. I'm just gonna.
I
take
got
this
I
one.
got the worst one, by far. I lose.
What does it say?
Yeah. This is
The sloth, really slow, but also really dumb.
So yeah, that's automatic loss.
That's an automatic L. Provided that. Damn it. Alright.
Alright, I'll go. I have a cool one. Item Master can use anything they hold to the skill of the best living user of that item. So if they pick up a sword, they gain the skills of the best swordsman on the planet.
Yeah, that's
cool.
good. I like that. But there's not much outside our nuclear bunker, so.
Mm-hmm. That's why when I made it, I thought it would be more balanced.
Fair.
However, I'm also saying if there's a car.
It could be like a stunt driver.
True.
Oh, but wait, would you say that because the car itself is a lot of individual items compressed into one, you can only be good with the wheel?
I think the car is not.
Yeah.
I think
All right.
because no one's really good at steering. They're
Yeah.
a good driver, or they're not.
What
I
if
have,
they pick? Oh, well, then yes, technically the item master would be the greatest at that item.
Yeah.
Continue.
I have teleporter. Can teleport, but must be standing still for 45 straight seconds.
Hide yourself in like a little box, like Solid Snake style. Teleport all the way across the world, wait for the thing to end, teleport back.
Interesting.
You could flee, just get out of there.
That's true. I lose.
Oh, yeah,
Matt.
what was yours?
Oh yeah, we didn't even get to you.
It's not even notable. Water guy can breath water with the pressure of a faucet.
So it's like breathing fire, but you're breathing water, like shittily.
Yeah, just kind of like you take a glass of
Getting, like,
water
5 feet in
and you
front
just
of
kind of like just let it dribble out of the side of your mouth for a bit.
You're like those things that they have at like.
That's
Because
really
water-
bad. That's pretty funny.
You're just like
Yeah,
a garden
'cause-
hose. You're like just a walking garden hose.
Well, no, not even a garden hose. This is like you turn on a faucet to medium in your kitchen.
I
To
think
fill
they
the
have,
water.
high.
similar.
We'll say
They
high.
have similar water pressures. If not, I think the faucet may have more water pressure than the garden hose.
Yeah, I would agree. It can.
Yeah. I say. I mean, you beat me.
Where you? Yeah,
I'm a
obviously.
sloth. I'm-
Because if you're really slow, I
Slow.
can just
I'm really,
build
really,
some
really slow,
container around
but
you.
also dumb. I'm also stupid.
And be
So it
like,
balances out.
Yeah. This is the worst. This is worse than lobster hands.
No one's worse than. I mean, no one's better than Lobster Hands.
It's okay. That's true.
Okay, wait. So
Yeah.
so who's winning this? Because I think Item Master has a genuine shot here.
Yeah.
I'd say item master.
Yeah,
And then what?
mine, right? Teleporter.
That's pretty
Teleporter.
good.
Well, actually, teleporter versus item master.
Item Master wins
Here's
because it
the
takes you so much time.
Teleporter is really good at a team fight. He stands on the outskirts, and then when the moment's right, he teleports in and then just breaks somebody's neck. Like teleports behind them, nothing personnel kid.
Now,
I
are we
mean-
saying that if you were to teleport, all of his clothes and stuff would go with him?
Always wondered how that works because
Well, just for this situation.
then if the item you're holding would that teleport too?
Yeah.
I mean,
If you're like holding it.
So what if you teleport to a secure nuclear bunker with experimental weaponry, and you just like kind of like put your arms around the thing, and you go and you teleport back 45 seconds later with highly advanced weapon
It
of
all
mass
comes.
destruction?
I mean, I think if he gets the first teleport off, he wins. But if he doesn't, they lose.
It's can you beat him in 45 seconds? And I
Yeah.
think Item Master probably can if he brings a good item.
Yeah, I agree.
If
like
he
a
runs,
gun.
it's kind of hard. Oh, yes, to stand still. Never mind. But
I-
people also don't know.
Yeah, you literally just bring a gun and you beat me, essentially.
Yeah.
I'd bring anything. You have to be standing still.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but we also
Yeah.
specify you
So
can't.
you can't hide in a box either because you have to be standing.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
unless you have a
it's-
really big box.
I think it's gotta go Item Master teleportation.
Mhm.
Matt Sloth.
All right.
I'm pissed about the sloth.
So we need to now rank. We need
All
to
of
do a
our-
super tier list.
Yeah, all of our number
So let's
ones.
start from F and work our way up to S tier.
Of all of our number 1s and 2s, we'll say.
I'd say just number ones.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
So wait, it was item master, then who?
Teleporter.
Just-
Teleport.
Oh yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter, does it?
No.
Okay.
not actually not at all.
Okay. Okay, so we have Static Electricity Dude, Electro, and we have Jason Genova. We have Depressing Rhetoric Man. We have the Vine Guy. We
Guy's a
have
shout.
Banana. And the Fast Fella and the Item Master.
All right.
Oh, that's hard.
So let's go in a bracket style. Let's go one-on-ones now. Work our way to the best
So,
guy.
okay, Electro versus Bodybuilder.
Bodybuilder takes that.
Bodybuilder, easy.
Definitely bodybuilder.
Not even close. Disgusting. Get out of
Jason.
here.
It's sick, baby. It's piss. Nature boy.
Guys.
Alright.
Continue.
Depresso versus Vine Guy.
I'd say Vine Guy wins.
Yeah, Vine Guy.
Vine
Cause
Guy's
he-
awesome.
Vine
He
Guy
can grab the
overcomes.
wall and grow up too high enough.
Yeah.
to
That's
make
gonna be a clash of the titans right there. Vine Guy versus bodybuilder.
Oh,
That's
I
gonna
can see
really
how-
Oh,
Oh.
it sucks that Nuclear Meltdown and Nick and Mole I never got to have the showdown.
Yeah,
But
honestly. We could do a bonus round.
it's actually
An exhibition match.
Yeah. Now, because we have had 7 rounds, Item Master immediately goes to.
Yeah.
who does Item Master beat?
Item Master beats no one.
It's a good
Yeah,
buy.
goodbye.
I get a free pass.
Okay, cool.
Pity. We have Banana and the Fast Fella.
I really think Fast Fell. How does it
Fast
work again?
Fast Banana
You
can
have
summon
to-
anyone. Fast Bell has superhuman speed when no one's looking.
See, I would say that the Fast Guy wins that.
Yeah.
Superhuman speed is just so good.
Yeah. Now we're just going into normal superpowers.
Yeah, we're like
But it's only when no
we're
one's
like
looking.
making our way up to like average abilities now.
Yeah, that's
No.
true.
And then
Oh, that's gonna be an interesting one.
This music's kind of ominous, I have to say.
you want me to switch
Keep it
it?
on the
It's like a Resident Evil.
keep it on the Brawl Final Destination.
Michael loved that game.
Sure.
I am depressed. Why did that make me laugh?
Good job, Alyssa.
So listen.
Put it on, Madly.
Final Destination? Gotcha.
Well,
Alright,
it has to be the Brawl.
So yeah,
Has to
you
be the
guys
Brawl
start
version.
talking. It's bodybuilder versus Vine Guy.
Jason
David and
Genova,
Goliath.
Vine Guy. That is a very good.
So the thing is
matchup.
that until the Vine Guy gets really big, bodybuilder can't do anything.
Yeah, but also
in
he's a
this-
Once he
bodybuilder.
does get to a very tall
You just
height,
lift him.
Yeah,
Right?
you can
That's-
lift him
yeah.
and slam him into the ground instantly.
kill him.
Yeah.
So it depends.
He needs a wall, but can't the guy just pick up the wall, or like the bodybuilder or whatever?
That's true, but he can't hurt you when he's not. When you're not above 2,000 pounds, he realistically can't do anything to you. He can just make sure you don't get big.
Yeah, I
Then
guess.
it's just whoever lives longer. And bodybuilders historically die young. I think Vine Guy takes it after age.
They play the long game. You mean?
Rich Piana, he died at 45.
What?
Rich Piana died.
I don't know who that is even.
Rich Piana died, guys. It's okay. Anyways, I think Vine Guy takes it for me.
No.
Or it's yeah.
Bodybuilder immediately restricts the
No,
use
because
of
the
Vine
Vine
Guy's
Guy
powers.
can wait until he's like 1,999 pounds and then just kick him. And he's
He
dead.
could do it sooner.
He'd be like 20 feet tall. At that
Wait,
point.
once you get to a certain size, can you leave the wall? Did we say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
You stop growing. It's like you grow when you touch a wall.
Is Vine Guy conscious of his size? Does he have like a meter there?
I wouldn't say no.
He's like
That's
Giant
That's
Man.
weird.
Ant-Man's larger variant.
Oh. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, but I doubt he can do a quick calculation as to how much he weighs.
Well, he's not
Yeah,
really,
he's not
really
the
good at
bodybuilder.
that. He's not the
I was
accountant,
gonna say he's
right?
not the accountant.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
They say they don't like this music.
No, they say the music is so dramatic. It's good.
exactly that's what we're going for.
The bodybuilder also doesn't know when he reaches 2,000 pounds, right?
That's yeah.
So good. It's so good. I don't know. It's hard to say.
It's so it's yeah. It's so
I want
close
to give it
for
to the
me.
Vine. I love the Vine. Vine's a good fan of mine. I'm a big fan of the Vine. I mean,
I'm gonna have to go bodybuilder because both of them.
I like
remember,
Vine.
Remember,
You
they're
You gotta,
both
you gotta
unaware
put it
of
to a chat
powers.
vote, or you can
I'll go to chat.
I want to throw it to the chat.
Yeah.
Chat.
yeah. Let's go to the chat.
Vine
Vine.
guy.
Vine Guy or
I haven't even made my
Jason
little
Genova, the
argument, though.
bodybuilder.
Both. I'm just gonna while we're waiting. I'm gonna make my argument.
Did he say racist piano?
What does that even mean?
Why? Ugh.
I'm gonna make my argument while we're doing this.
Yeah.
So, because we've already established that all contestants are unaware of the other's powers. So the Vine Guy would immediately grow to a large enough height to instantaneously crush the other person no matter what. But the bodybuilder could then just pick up the dude and slam into the ground.
See, this thing is the awareness.
Yeah.
Now,
And
does the Vine Guy grow to a height that's like just enough? Like, just say he grows to like 16 feet. It's not 2,000 pounds, but it's easy enough for him to overpower the other guy. We don't know. There are two scenarios where this could happen.
It's currently it's split 50-50 in the chat.
we're living
For
to
those
chat.
watching
We're
at
seeing
home.
Vine guy. We're calling in the backups.
Ouch! That hurt.
Come on, Gabby. Oh, I'm trying to think.
You
now.
come up with an idea then. Okay, whatever. All right. It looks like we got Vine Guy as 2 votes.
Yeah, I agree.
Vine guy wins.
Vine
Fine.
Guy.
Vine guy wins.
Vine guy also beats Tool guy. To be fair, skip that round.
Wait, why?
Vine guy beats the Tool guy.
Item
It's
Master?
just
Whatever.
Oh yeah, no.
the
Vine guy
fast,
wins.
fe-
Vine guy
fast
wins.
fella wins.
I think Fast Fellow does win.
I think
Like
Fast
once
Fellow
again,
wins.
we
Against
just
who?
got into normal superpowers here.
Vine guy, fast. No, they're bad super. They're still bad superpowers compared to most superpowers.
They're just good superpowers with drawbacks. Just a little
I think
needed.
I'm
I
gunning for.
forgot the word.
Interesting.
I'm gunning for Fast Fellow in the
All right, so
final.
everyone agrees Fast Fellow wins.
Yep.
Kind of an anticlimactic conclusion, but
Yeah. Hey.
fair
Fast.
enough.
Fella.
Gabby Clicchio says that she has an idea.
I'll
Idiot.
read. Yeah, listen. I would
You
have read.
fool!
I would read your texts, but you just called me an idiot.
Gabby wants to call in and fight. And
No,
frankly,
that's someone else suggesting. You're about to throw hands with me. You're like 5 feet.
can Gabby call in? I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear what she
Bruh.
has to say, as long as she keeps it PG-13.
If you're throwing hands, you'd
There's
be
a
hitting my
0%
thighs.
chance that happens. You damn well know that.
I,
It's risky business.
it is. I mean, does she want
Gabby,
to? It's up to
if
her.
she wants to, call John Kokoza's phone number. Okay, you just don't want to call
Well,
in. Okay.
that
Don't
kind
wanna
of
call
sucks.
in.
All right, John. What's the next topic that you have?
That's a good point.
That is a bruh moment, as we say.
Well, I
in
mean,
the
we're
trade.
halfway through the summer,
This is true.
so I wanted to know, how's everyone's summer going so far?
Garbage.
I'm having a great time, to be honest.
I'm enjoying my life.
I just started. I'm like a week and a half into summer.
What?
I ended June
How do you call?
20th.
How do you
Why?
call in?
What? That's
yeah.
horrible.
Okay. I told you, if she wants to call in,
Call John Kokoza.
call
my
John
phone number.
Kokoza.
Snapchat me. Snapchat call me. It's probably the most effective method.
Went to the city.
Today?
Yep. I get up bright and early. Get on the 7 o'clock
Can I have
ferry.
everyone's slips while we talk?
Then I take the 1 down to Fordham University, and I take a class there.
A class? What on?
Yeah. Business communication. I have a very charismatic black man as my instructor. Not that it has anything to do with it, but he
You're
is
just trying to
just...
set the scene.
Yeah, exactly. He's just the best. I love him.
What are you studying?
Communication and business.
We're waiting for the. Okay, we got the call.
Oh boy.
Put it through. Hello?
It's connecting.
Oh boy. This is this is terrifying.
Now,
to me.
please, no
We gotta
cursing.
emphasize that
Yeah, PG-13. We
at a
cannot.
max.
We cannot stress that enough.
John?
Yeah, you should mute us on your computer if you want to hear us correctly. Can you hear me?
Okay.
volume up on this
Okay.
thing.
Wait, you have to turn it off, Fatima, please.
Oh boy.
There's an audience with her.
Okay, a couple points to make here. A couple points. If the amount of times I heard Banana Man in the past hours is too many.
Next time we won't mention him at all, I promise.
I've lost half of my brain cells. I mean,
You only
You're down
have
to
like,
one?
You only have like one
Yeah,
left.
we're down to 1.
at first
Hey,
it was
yo.
a good intellectual debate, the flying and the stopping time. I lost it. I lost that utensil guy, whatever, Banana Man, the average Joe with utensil fingers. I feel like you guys are all very smart gentlemen and can make a lot more use of your intellect. So that's just my input.
that's
I
beautiful.
feel like the 8 or 9 viewers you lost may also feel that way.
That hurts.
Wow. Wow.
What a
Just-
stay.
You
just
immediately
a
lost
callback.
all
That is-
rhetoric.
that is
Yikes.
brutal.
We're doing this for us.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, this is
Just
fun for
read
us.
The comments too. Yeah, I see him. Everyone sees him look over his shoulder, read the comments for like a minute, look back like he just didn't acknowledge anything. He just. I just.
Do you want a
Which-
garlic knot?
which-
Do you want a garlic knot? Are you upset? Have one. We have like 6 extra. It's okay.
You just have to come to one of the polarized caps. We're not going to tell you which
We'll
one.
bring you in.
No.
One day.
Let me give my reasoning for this.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to be looking at chat for that minute or so that you say, and then interrupt whatever discussion is going on with the intense profanity that's going
Booga
on in
booga.
chat.
Alyssa Lopez said, "Ha ha ha! I dying." That's not intellect,
I dying,
Miss
ha, ha,
Clickio.
ha. Yeah,
Good
this,
things go on in the chat. You just have to be patient. I feel like I just don't know how. I think we all resort to having a conversation of our own when you just discuss things that no one wants to listen to.
What do you want to listen to, Miss Click?
Yeah,
Gabby,
please.
Please,
We don't want-
please,
we're here.
Please, give us a topic.
I'm interested to hear what you want to
We will,
say.
yeah.
Do you
Alright,
do you think
guys are
yourself the
really getting out
representative of the
topic.
masses?
I think she is.
I commented an idea and everyone was like, I second that, and no one acknowledged it. So
Let's hear it.
yeah.
What-
Let's hear
yeah,
it.
what is
as
it?
long
What-
as it's
Remind us.
appropriate.
No, it was on the. You guys put it on your Instagram story. It was like the unspoken Ranny hierarchy, whatever.
I'm gonna need a little more explanation
Yeah,
than
that means
broken English.
I don't.
I'm assuming a social
Taiwan-
hierarchy.
Yeah, yeah.
Taiwanese
like what
woman.
John said.
You want me to explain the social hierarchy of our school? That could definitely go well.
Yes, thank you for the idea.
I see no issue with that at all.
Just do something like that. Like I don't want Banana Man.
Just do something.
You don't have to be afraid of Banana Man. He's gone. He lost. Vine guy
Banana
got
Man
him.
And
he
that does
can't
not
hurt
exist.
you.
He cannot.
Like you guys have a
Damn,
week
I was
in
gonna say
between
that.
podcasts. You can't
Can't
think of
hurt you.
anything better than that.
Six Sigma Confederates. I missed
Well,
that.
you have to understand that we are missing two of our main people
Of
who
our,
always
of our
come
boys, of our guys.
It's hard to plan something to talk about for an hour and a half.
Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, Will has come up with every every single idea we've ever had has been Will. Every word spoken has been completely scripted by him, and he's not here, so we have to come up with this on our own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is tough.
It's harder than you
It's
think.
hard.
I just feel like instead of staying, let's say you have all the topics written down, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that sarcasm?
No.
No,
No.
not at all.
Okay, so why don't we try to give everything a little bit of like equal time? I don't want to talk about superheroes for like an hour,
Okay.
especially when there's some really stupid ass superheroes. Not gonna lie.
That was
the
rude.
entire.
That was
yes,
rude.
that was the entire
Wow.
point of the
You
superhero.
hurt Banana Man's
I
feelings.
know that
Here's the
was-
thing,
All
Banana
right.
Man. All right, he actually solved world hunger, asshole. Okay, third world countries.
Yeah.
Say
Kids in
solved.
Zimbabwe.
The problem solved.
Hell of a
He's
bastard.
he's a philanthropist, and you're
You can stop time, but you can't move. You can fly, but you can't use your whatever. All right, I know that was the point. You
Ever tell you're really good at articulating points?
But that, okay, I can't curse.
long time fan,
whatever,
first
it's
time
fine.
caller.
Well, listen. Here's what I'm getting from what your points are.
This is what we're picking up.
You
from
are
what you're
saying
putting
that
down.
you didn't like the conversation because we are bringing up superpowers that are stupid.
That was
No,
kind of the
I
argument.
mean it was good in the beginning. It was like, haha, this is good. This is funny.
This is
Okay.
gag. This is cringe.
Yeah, and then no. Then after 20 minutes, I was like, haha, are they gonna move on to something else?
Well, yeah, that was the whole
worthwhile?
point of the thing. That was our
That
episode.
was
today.
that was the cack.
I mean, again, this is like
Thank you for the input. Listen, we'll keep in mind. If, like, once again, let me address the entire chat here. If you guys have any ideas, please post them before the podcast
Are you like
starts.
going Super Saiyan real quick?
Yeah,
Are you
you guys
taking
have a week
off?
in between podcasts. I feel like it's not that hard to brainstorm.
No,
Gabby,
you
what are
do-
you doing next Tuesday?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'd like you to come up with the entire schedule for
I
us.
want you to come on. I
Please.
want you to host the show.
It's not my job to be the podcast
Sorry? Honey?
person.
Well, you
I'm
are
asking you.
attempting to be.
I'm asking you a question. What are you
No,
doing
I'm
next
not.
Tuesday?
I'm
It's
not
getting really
attempting-
hostile.
Can you tell me? Are you? Do you have plans? Are you busy? I mean, you've spent the last hour and a half of this Tuesday doing this, so
Yeah.
I imagine you're around.
10 viewers from that. You're at 9 viewers. You were at like.
We're at 9 viewers. You think we're? Hold on. You think we're doing this for the money? We're doing this for fun. We enjoy having
Oh, that was
conversations
so
with
fun.
each other. If you don't enjoy the conversation that we're having, you have every right to close out of your tab.
If someone took the time out of their
I'm
day
just
to
a
come and
viewer.
watch this for an hour and a half,
You guys-
really just
you guys
so
have had
demeaning.
good podcasts.
this is just.
God.
This might be my favorite moment we've ever had. I'm actually.
Sorry, Gabby. The
You can't
laughter
answer
is
my question of What
overriding.
you're doing next Tuesday?
It's
Yeah.
4v1. I feel kind of outnumbered here. So
Oh yes, you called in.
You know what? Enough.
Okay.
Enough.
All right.
Enough.
Like I said, I would rather throw hands, but
Gabby,
you just think I can't hurt you because I'm 5 feet tall. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
I'd like to prove.
I'm
you
very
wrong.
much afraid of your
Oh my
physical
god,
strength.
that's a Matt
is there a
Caravano versus Gabby
Someone
Quick
just
who wins.
did you just offer a cage match?
Yeah. I'm not necessarily
Next
one for
Tuesday.
fighting people.
Matt is a lover, okay?
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
a
He's not
fighter.
a
You're
fighter.
dragging him
It's
into
not.
things this would
It's
be a
not
part of.
because I'm a coward. It's just because I'm taking the higher ground here.
Yeah.
No, you really just talk. You talk too much to be someone who doesn't fight people.
Wow.
Because
Wow.
things that come out of your
I
mouth
talk-
is
I talk too
Almost
much.
logically sound, and then in the
Yeah.
last second, it like
You talk way
pulled a
too
full
much.
180 made no
You
sense.
talk way too much to be someone who fights people. How about because I don't want to fight people because I don't want to hurt them?
Take a lap. Take a lap. Take a lap. Take a lap.
I mean,
Take a lap. Take a lap.
honestly,
lap.
if you think that I'm personally attacking you and are therefore attacking me in kind, you're the one who started
This
this
is
by
what people
calling
want to
me.
see. Is the
Yeah, no, this is it. This is it.
Yeah, you're calling me fat and that I can't lift myself up.
Oh,
I didn't call you.
brother.
Alright,
You
this
was
is where
implied.
I, maybe do all the
Gabby, we're gonna ask you one last question before we let you go here. What are you doing next Tuesday?
Yes.
not going to your podcast.
Okay.
All right, well, you had
Well,
the opportunity. We would have loved to have you on. You have a lot of funny
What you
things to
doing?
say. I do have to say though, we are very much welcome to you in our stream chat. You've left a lot of very funny comments along the way, so I'm a little
Yeah.
unhappy that you don't want to come on. But
My mom is terrified of you. My mom watches the cast every once in a blue moon. She goes, "Oh, that one girl says all those profanities in the chat."
Yeah. That's
She doesn't
what
talk
my
like
mom
that,
has
but
said
yeah.
as well.
Lucy's a fan. She watches it for you, so thank you.
Aww. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll consider it, just out of pity.
All right, thank you.
That's enough out of
We
you.
appreciate your pity. That's gonna be
Adios.
Well, that was a
Anybody,
good chat.
anybody else want to call in while we're at it? I mean,
Yeah, Mike, you seemed a little interested.
yeah, Mike. We love to.
Mike has been.
I want to hear a hot take from Mike. Actually, no, I do. I want to hear a hot take. Mike, let's give a hot take and we can discuss it. Call him. Call him right now. See what he's up to. I mean,
We'll wait for a call.
he's been spamming. Can you read that for me?
Jay Morrell.
Everybody read it at the same time.
Everyone at the same time.
3, 2, 1. Jay Murillo getting a sickening pissing shot on. It's sick, it's piss, it's nature, boy.
Flair.
We don't care about injuries, we're freaks.
So again, I don't know what that means. That just
Why am I sweating? I'm sweating profusely.
$5 admission to the viewing party. Gabby versus Matt.
I'm so
Ooh,
happy.
I'm down.
No, it's.
Man,
I make a habit of not fighting people,
Take
especially those weaker than me.
especially sophomore girls. So
Yeah.
I think
Below 5'3".
Yeah.
I'm not fighting her. I'm actually not because I'm a better man or anything. I'm scared. I think she'd beat the shit out of me.
Explain that. Explain
She's
yourself.
ripped.
Yeah.
She packs a punch.
How
I feel
tall?
like she's punched me before, like as a joke, and it's hurt. I think I have a bruise or something.
Wouldn't put it past her.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But that
You
was
are
phenomenal.
fragile.
I'm really happy that she called in.
that was something. That was phenomenal. Even
As we were trying to
break those habits. Who said that? Who's in the dark blue? I
can't read it.
really.
we're in
I'm
night,
loving
we're in,
it.
We're in night mode. So.
Diego.
Thank you, Diego.
Do we know what Diego? He's just a.
Do you know Diego?
No.
He's one of your lads.
Okay, so should we take the social hierarchy suggestion? What time is it?
That's almost definitely not.
That's a slippery.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the slipperiest of slopes.
Now, you see, I do genuinely like that suggestion. However,
This is public
this is
platform.
yes, it's
just
social
public forum.
suicide to name names and name groups
Well,
and
you
have any
ready-
opinion on them. Although I have, yes, said multiple things.
I can tell my tale of how I failed my driver's test.
The,
Oh, that would be an excellent
the
idea.
semi-formal podcast crew is on top of the social hierarchy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then we have
The
Then we have-
capstone of the
then we
pyramid.
have the administrators, teachers, and then most of the students, and then Gabby. So that's where we're at with that. You can continue.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell my tall tale of how I failed my driver's test.
Oh, Dingo.
Wait,
I
what?
know Dingo.
I'm sorry. It's for us. It's in a very dark
Yeah.
blue, and we're on night theme, so
It's
it
dark- it's
genuinely
navy
is
on
hard.
black. It's
Also,
difficult.
the huge screen I'm looking at for chat
a little
cuts
cut off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cuts stuff off on the left.
Matt, you're getting beat up today.
Yeah, I don't
This is-
like
you're
being
getting the John
personally
treatment
attacked.
from last episode.
Yeah,
Remember that?
and you're also
it's
just
brutal.
and you're dyslexic. My apologies. I'm not. I was not aware about that, seeing as I have not had a single conversation with you in my entire life.
Well,
You're having one right now.
yeah.
Isn't that cute? So how'd you fail your test? Seems pretty.
How
difficult.
did I fail my test? So I'm on. Okay, I'm on cloud nine. I'm amped up on that gorilla juice. It's my birthday. I got a surprise party that I know has been happening for like 2 weeks. I know it's
If
I
you
am
knew,
amped.
why did I get alerted an hour before?
Oh, because it's Kai's boat, so I was just let him do the thing, and I was just
fair,
gonna
fair.
turn up.
Continue.
So I'm like on cloud nine. I'm jacked up on that gorilla juice. I'm gonna go scoop all of my friends. It's gonna be a great time. So all I gotta do is pass my test.
Parallel
right?
Park.
Parallel park.
It's easy.
So I get there. Okay, let me give. This entire time I've been practicing in my car. I then the night before go to read the little book that they gave me from Red Bank Driving School. They tell me you need to have an e-brake or a parking brake in the center console of your car. My car doesn't have that, so I need to then go out at 9 p.m. and practice in a different car. I then get to the road test the next day. I am literally shaking. I'm so nervous. I don't know why. I'm like visibly moving. It's terrifying. So I get to I'm not sure if any of you guys had the very short gentleman. Very short. My mother is 5'1". He's like this. He's a short guy. He's not like a dwarf. Like he doesn't have like
I think of
he
that,
doesn't have any of the hallmarks of like a dwarf, like big extremities. He's just a very really short
I
guy.
think of the image of like the shortened version of Keanu
Yeah,
Reeves.
no, he's got like
So like a
Reeves,
hobbit.
sorry.
In a sense, he's got like a beard. He's all tatted up. He's got a beard. He's got a little bit of gut. He's freaking huge. Like
I think I did have him, but he wasn't in the car, so I didn't see his height because he was seated in the
he like
driver's seat,
jumped
or in the
up. I was
passenger seat.
driving an SUV, and he like had to give it a little one of those to get in.
For those listening and not viewing,
Yeah.
Ethan's
You
jumping.
give it a little hop. So I get in there. This man, just straight face. I say, "Hey, hello, sir. How's it going?" I say, "Sir," all the time. Try to be a gentleman. Try to be a nice guy. Get on his good side. Just straight face. He's like, "Just drive."
He
Where's
said,
the-
"Just
What are
drive."
his words? He goes, "Turn left."
Oh my God.
What time was this?
This was 8:30 in the morning. I am.
Oh, really?
I am.
I was gonna say, if he had like,
cocaine, like cocaine eyes, like just all pupils dilated. I haven't slept in like 48 hours.
if he had like more people in the morning, then he'd be kind of annoyed. But like,
Yeah, no, I would think like it was early, so like he
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be.
Alyssa asked if his name was Gary.
No, I know Gary. Gary's a nice guy.
No,
Gary's
he's-
like a instructor.
No,
He
his
doesn't
name
have
is
a test
not
guy.
Gary.
It was like
I don't know what his name is. Actually, probably
Mark
like
or something.
Bartholomew or some weird thing like that.
Doubt it.
And obviously, now that he failed me, I have an irrational hatred towards him. I'm sure he's a fine guy, but
Oh.
he tells me to parallel park, and
Terrible
this
guy.
I just pull off the silkiest of smooth parallel parks. I'm talking best. No, I'm not even kidding. This is my best parallel park ever.
Like a hot knife through butter.
Like it was like a, I can't even describe it. Better than sex. It was just the best of things. I just pulled right in that spot. What's going on, Mike? And right in that spot. Zero questions asked. I am just jacked up on this gorilla juice. I am like doing Jason Shinoda poses as I'm driving around from here on out. So he tells me to do a U-turn. I do the U-turn. I drive around. You know, I go over the little hump with the railroad sign. I've been told tales where people just parallel park and they're done.
That's
So
it.
I was
that's
like-
what happened to me.
I was like fingers crossed. Nada. Nothing. He told me to U-turn and then go through this intersection. So I am still absolutely terrified for some reason. I've driven a lot on my permit. I'm actually a decent driver, but I am just so scared. I'm like my left leg, which is obviously not on the pedals,
gone numb.
is like no, it's not gone numb. It's literally moving, like it's like shaking. I'm driving
nervous
around. I get to
thinking
that
about
really
it.
narrow section, like windy road, and then I get to an intersection.
Wait, you're driving on the road now.
Yeah,
Or,
like,
like,
well,
with-
the
within
fake,
the-
like
within
the,
the test, okay,
yeah, the
got it.
road test road, and then I then get to an intersection, which I stop at because I thought it was like a four-way stop, and it wasn't. But it's very misleading. He goes, "Why are you stopping? Why are you stopped?" And I go, "Okay," and then I just turn. So I make the left turn that he says, and there's a stop sign, and I do not see this stop sign. I stopped at every goddamn thing in this road test except for the big red octagon. It's the one thing you gotta stop at. And Marston's like, yep. And I just blow it, and I'm like, and I didn't even notice. But then the guy, rather than tell me to like stop, he just on the emergency brake. I'm like eating. I'm going like 5 miles an hour. I almost went right through
You're
my
yoked
windshield.
through the
Yeah, I'm
windshield.
just this short brolic dude like, you failed. You blew a stop sign. You
Said
failed.
that?
And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. My words were, yeah, you're not wrong. I go, yeah, I'm really nervous. It's my bad. And he goes, yep, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
So
So
how
he
long
then,
ago was that?
so I am in the I'm in the middle of the road test area. You know when you like pull out to go through your pillow park? I'm in the dead center of that. Everyone is held up because dumbass Marston blew a stop. He then hops out of the one of those because again he's like 5 feet. Again, I'm really sorry if I'm sure he's not watching, but if this guy's getting his hands, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a great guy. You're just sure it's a feature. Anyways, so that I am now in the middle of the road. I can't drive obviously because I don't have my license, and if I
So
were
he's
to,
out of the car.
he's out of the car. He's walking. He wrote down his blue stop sign, absolute buffoon. Like a 5 out of 10.
No, like I said.
Thank you. Thank you, John. But yeah, no. So he now hops out of the car. He tells my mom like, yeah, he really does suck, doesn't he? He like no, he didn't say that. He's like, yeah, he blew a stop. You can't do that. You know, I don't care how nervous you are. You gotta make sure you pay attention to these things, even with outside circumstances.
It's because he was screaming at you, like, why are you stopping? So the last thing in your mind was to stop.
Yeah, I was terrified. I was literally terrified.
I know exactly what you're talking
So
about.
yeah, I hop out of the car. I am so mad. I am infuriated. I cannot stress my level of anger towards this short man. Someone said that would be incredible.
Have him call in.
Yeah, have him call in.
Colin Mark.
So yeah, I then get home. I then go watch a 2-hour full-length prison documentary to show, you know, it could be worse. I could be in Albuquerque State Penitentiary, which is kind of the worst. So yeah, it could be worse. I just gotta wait until July 19th. And that's the day of reckoning. If I fail that, I am gonna kill myself.
I'm taking mine July 18th.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's my
We'll be-
birthday.
We'll be licensed buddies.
8 a.m.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you're bright and early.
Yeah.
Are you a morning person?
No, not at all.
Neither am I.
I'm gonna have a coffee.
We could've
Hopefully it's
been
not
at,
gonna make
like,
me
7
too
p.m.
jittery.
No, the thing is, I think if I had caffeine, I would have actually exploded. I was so jumpy. Like, I've never done drugs, but or just drugs as a whole, just anything. But if I did, I feel like that's how it would feel. Like I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
so wired, and I
I'm
feel like if I
getting-
did caffeine, my heart would have like had a bra moment.
I'm getting nervous just thinking about it.
I feel like the nervousness kind of wakes you up though.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I was like up super early.
When I
but-
took it, I was trying to be like extra, like on top of things. The guy was like, "Go over to those cones." I was like, "Those cones right there, right?" He's like, "Do you see other cones?" And I do, but
They
I
do
know
get-
the answer he wants me to say is no. So I'm like,
Yeah, I think you and I had the same guy.
They do get a little snarky, don't they? They
"The
like
worst job ever. It's the worst job. You cannot blame him for hating his life when every day, all day, he's just 17-year-olds failing at driving. His job is to tell them that they suck. And
But
occasionally,
can you have just a little sympathy for the
Gotta
kid?
get the music guy in here.
the banjo?
A little sympathy for the kid who's having a visceral reaction to this short. God, I'm just pissed, but hey, whatever.
I'm pissed.
Happens to the best of us. It's been a running theme. All the guys on my mom's side have failed the first time. My uncle failed. My grandfather failed. My uncle failed. My other uncle failed. My cousin failed. I have now failed. The Howells are great drivers.
Howl?
Yeah, that's my mother's maiden name. Howell.
I assume.
It's Welsh, actually. 10th century Welsh
You know what's an
royalty.
excellent Welsh name?
But what's that?
I'm asking if you know one.
No.
Howell. It's fun.
I was gonna say that one.
It's keck. That's keck. It's cringe. But yeah, that's my little anecdote.
So good. You're a real gifted storyteller.
Thank you. That's almost certainly sarcastic, but thank you.
I meant that. So you say that you just started your summer break
Yeah.
mid-July. Or I guess it is beginning of
No.
July now.
June 20th was my last
That's
day
when
of school.
public school start. Or end. That's when they
Really?
start.
Public school things. Yep.
That sucks.
Where do you? I thought you went to CBI.
I go to Allied.
Oh.
Oh, you're actually much smarter than I am.
Smarty pants.
I
guess.
tried to get into Allied.
What does Allied do?
Health.
That's fun.
Sciences.
He wants to be a doctor.
Yes.
Ooh.
Really? I thought I was kidding.
No.
What kind of a
that's-
doctor?
I mean,
you
it might
think
change. It might change. Pediatrician.
Oh my gosh,
Foot
that's really
doctor.
admirable. My older brother wanted to be a pediatrician, but he was dissuaded by literally every single guidance counselor and person he met because you don't get paid a lot.
Oh yeah.
No.
That's
Really?
A lot
unfortunate.
of people need stuff done with their feet, though.
Is it like you don't get paid a lot comparatively to other doctors?
That's
you just don't get paid a lot?
orthopedist.
yeah. Pediatrician is. There's no way you just said that.
No, you have to be joking.
Well, no, because ped means foot
Yeah.
in Greek. It also
A lot
means
of people
I
child.
peed.
A lot of people need foot.
That's a joke. It's a podiatrist. Is a foot man. I am a foot man.
well,
All right.
in
I
that case,
want to end, but Ming
call
disappeared.
me.
So we're struggling to,
yeah.
just kind of hang around for a
Should
minute.
I
Allied
figure out how to
gang
do this?
represent.
Shall we close it out? 7:55. Do
I'd
do
love
some
to.
I'd love
some
to,
closing
but
statements.
I'm
Matt,
unaware.
any closing statements from you
How
for
was
the
your
show?
How was your time?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We
Yeah, yeah.
had some interesting call-ins.
Yeah, some animosity and some. It was cack. It was cringe. It was this. It was that. It was yin and
sick,
yang.
It was piss. It's back.
It's back. It's back.
I love it
Very
all.
intellectual debate about a guy who can summon
Don't say it again.
bananas.
She's gonna freak
No,
out if you
yeah.
say it again.
Let's say the B word. Fine. The yellow, slightly tubular fruit. Are they
Somewhere in here, I made one. When he made Banana Man, I made one. It was like pesticide guy, and it was like anything that had food or plants, it would just automatically
Hard
like
counter.
beat them. But it had no other use besides that.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that was gonna be that was
I
gonna be in
mean,
there.
I'm happy Nick and Morad made its way out. But it's been fun. It's been sick. It's been pissed. It's been everything. It's great.
It's been an honor and a pleasure.
It has been an honor and pleasure as always, ladies and gentlemen,
Can you
boys
close
and
us out?
girls. Can I?
Yeah, please.
Can I do the honors?
Oh,
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for tuning in to Semi Formal Podcast, Season 2, Episode 4. Friend of the show, Matt. Other friend of the show, host Matt. It's been a great time. It's been an honor. Great call-ins, great debates, great anecdotes. It's been fun. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. We're really close to getting affiliate.
We are really
on,
close.
Like,
a couple more
like
followers.
dangerously close. So if you could follow, that'd be dope. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I will see you next Tuesday, 6:30 to 8.
Good night,
Adios.
everyone. Thank you.
So good.